Hey everybody, this is Eric Worre and welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. Today I posted on the Network Marketing Pro fan page the importance of a DMO, the daily method of operation, and how it will serve you, how it will help you make a fortune. And I've got a lot of questions. Well, what does that mean? Can you give us more details? Can you give us examples? So I thought I'd make a show and kind of describe it to you. A daily method of operation is the cornerstone of any top earner in network marketing. All top earners learn to teach and create and teach a daily method of operation, a series of simple things that they can get a large group of people to do, their whole organization if possible, over an extended period of time. Consistently staying in the game. Now, a daily method of operation, some people make, here's the 10 things that we're going to do every day. That's fine, but it's not going to get duplicated results. What I've seen is a maximum of 3 things. Some companies have one thing. Just do this one thing every day. And, maybe it's, I've had success with a one activity daily method of operation in the past when we were involved in campaigns around tools. One of those was a campaign that we did around an audio product, audio cassette at the time, and the campaign was 2 a day. Every day, 2 a 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 day. That was our entire daily method of operation, was getting 2 of those audio cassettes into a prospect's hand, 2 different prospects' hands, and then following up from that activity. And that simple focus inside the organization got everybody to say, well, I can do that. So inside of your company might have a daily method of operation. Your leadership might have a daily method of operation that you can adopt, or you might need to create one right now. What I've seen is one of the activities should be around your product. Using your product, experiencing your product, something that you can do yourself, consuming your product, being a product of the product, something around your personal activity, your personal relationship with the product. If you have a product or service that you can do that with, then you should engage in that activity. Just make sure that these things become sacred. It becomes like breathing. You get up in the morning and you don't go to sleep until that activity is done. So one of them, typically that I've seen, and all companies are different, is around a product use for yourself. Second one, typically, is around sharing your product with somebody else. Sharing your product or service with somebody else. Usually either using the product as a sample or using a tool to be able to explain your product. One of those 2 things. So that's a typical second part of a daily method of operation. Third part of your daily method of operation is sharing your opportunity using some particular method. It might be one time a day you get somebody to take a look at the website. One time a day you have a 3-way phone call. One time a day you do something. But come up with what is going to be most productive inside of your company. Okay? What's most productive? What is the one thing that everybody in your organization could do every day that would get the biggest results? See, like, for example, doing an in-home meeting once a day is not a good daily method of operation because everybody can't do that every day. You got to come up with one simple, fundamental thing that everybody in your group can do. Okay? Maximum of 3. And once, the best in the business, you go talk to the top earners in the business and ask them what their daily method of operation is for their culture, for their organization. And they'll tell you it's 1, 2, 3, or it's 1, 2. You just do these 2 things, or you just do this one thing. It's 1, 2, or 3 things that they just pound into their organization, because the formula for financial independence is your ability to get a large group of people to consistently do a few simple things over an extended period of time. That's why that formula works, is because you got to have a DMO, a daily method of operation, to attach to it. What are those few simple things? So if you don't have them, you need to identify them. If you've already identified them, you need to start with yourself, make sure you're doing your daily method of operation. Then make sure your leadership is doing the daily method of operation. Then make sure everyone in your organization is doing the daily method of operation. You can add other activities on top of that. In-home meetings, luncheons, or getting people to big events, or whatever it happens to be, the bigger efforts. But you got to have a baseline. You have to have the sacred things that are just like breathing. If you're part of the organization, if you're part of the group, if you're part of the culture, then you're agreeing to do these 2 things. 1, 2, or 3 things. Got it? Okay? So daily method of operation. It's something that you need to create or follow. You need to do yourself, and you need to teach to others, and you need to create a culture where everybody does it. It will build you a foundation of duplication. It'll build you a foundation of results. It'll build you a foundation of people who are breaking through their fears every single day, because those daily activities will create the results that they're looking for in their business, okay? So DMO, daily method of operation. It's sacred. It's powerful. If you don't have one, I can guess your income. Pretty close. I can guess your income if you don't have a DMO. And also, one other thing I'll add to this, if you have a daily method of operation that changes once a month, you will not build momentum inside your organization. You have to have a daily method of operation that just doesn't change. It just stays. The tool might change, but the activity doesn't change. Okay? So DMO, it's sacred, it's powerful, it'll serve you well. Get this to your organization, so everybody, and then tell them what your daily method of operation is. Let this video be the validation for why it's important, but tell them what your daily method of operation is inside of your group. Start with you, and then build it into your culture, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional. You decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Everybody have a great day. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.